This is the Franchise Basketball Insider, presented by Massengale Eye Care, Oklahoma City's leading eye care provider since 1989. Call 631-2020.
Greetings, Thunder fans. Oklahoma City got right back to practice after last night's 108-70 win over the Dallas Mavericks, and some of the things that they talked about today, preparing for maybe a different Dallas lineup. We hear from Enes Kanter about his dual personalities of nice guy off the court and mean guy while getting rebounds. Plus, we hear from Kyle Singler and Billy Donovan on today's Franchise Basketball Insider.
Enes, your first playoff victory, how did it feel? Kind of soaking all that in the arena last night and then walking off the court?
Feels amazing, man. That was the first time I played playoffs in front of OKC fans, and it was a crazy atmosphere. And it was like that showed that what really loud city means to me, and it was amazing.
What was the message back here in practice today? Obviously, it was a big blowout win, but only counts for one.
Definitely, I think we talked about it in the meeting room, and they said we need to forget about it and just keep playing the way we played like last night.
Have you ever played in front of a crowd like that last night?
Never. Even like when I was playing for Utah Jazz, I hated coming here because every time we came here it was like really loud, and I hated all the louds, and it was too much stress. But now I'm playing for them, so it's like it feels amazing.
You guys are just shooting righty threes but leaving your left hand up. What was that?
Just that something that I learned like whatever years ago. So we're just like shooting for fun.
Did you see Steve imitate your Euro step off the bench?
Yes, I did. I watched the video, and he's really good at it too. By the way, he's really good at it. He's gonna use it. I hope he's gonna use it. I would like to see that.
And as for all you guys that didn't have a lot of playoff experience, how different does it feel now, moving from game 1 to game 2? Do you know what to expect a little bit more?
Well, definitely they're gonna try to do something different, but I think we're gonna be ready for that.
Whether Zaza starts or comes off the bench or they start measuring, does any of that change the way you guys
Well, definitely. I respect him a lot. We respect him a lot. But whatever they do, I think only thing we can worry about just us. Just we need to go out there, just play like we played last night, and just worry about ourselves.
Enes, what makes you such a good rebounder?
I think just every time I want to give a lot of confidence to my teammates. So whenever my teammates take the shot, I want to just try to go to all the hustle plays. So whenever they shoot the ball, I want them to have a lot of confidence that there's somebody down there gonna get all the rebounds. So I want them to shoot with a lot of confidence.
So is it desire more than mechanics, or?
I just wanted to go. I'm just trying to go touch every rebound. So just a hustle place.
There's a lot of aggression and a lot of dirty work
Definitely.
under the board.
Definitely.
But your personality is not all that dirty work. I mean, you're a nice fella. You got a sweet personality.
Appreciate it.
So how do you?
Appreciate it.
So how do you? How do you? Those two things mesh.
Well, I think as soon as you step on the court, you're whatever you're nice or whatever, it stays outside of the court. As soon as you step on the court, you try to just go out there and just kill them.
So your personality during a game
definitely changes because I look at my teammates and they're having a fight and they're having a war. So if I'm just being nice to all these guys, then it wouldn't work out.
We were dialed in. We were just locked into with what we were trying to do. We weren't doing anything crazy that we haven't done throughout the year, but I think just our attention to detail was on another level. We were just picking up things. Our pick and roll coverage was really solid throughout the whole night.
Did you sense that leading up to the game and a few practices before that it was going to be like that?
You never know. You really never know how your preparation is going to lead into a game. You can prepare well and you can have good practices, but to some degree you don't know how it's going to translate. But we have a good group, and we have matured guys that can carry over to games, and it showed in the game.
What's the key to turning the page and playing game 2, kind of leaving game 1 behind you?
Starting fresh. You try to clean the slate, but also you got to carry over. We played a really good game. We're confident. We have to find what worked and kind of go from there. I don't think we need to forget about it at all, but to some degree we got to let it be in the past a little bit.
Do you feel like you were more locked in defensively in that game, following the game plan, than you've been in any game this season?
I don't know. That maybe that's hard. I think our guys have done a pretty good job in that area. I just feel like the 2 days that we had, probably playing them 5 times, once in the preseason, the familiarity, having Thursday and Friday to be really detailed orientated on one team now, whereas obviously in the regular season games are coming and they're going, and it's preparation here, then you on to the next one. So it's very, very rare that you get during the regular season 2 solid days to really start to think about preparing and getting ready to play against the team. So our guys have done a good job, I think, all year long preparation-wise. But I give our guys a lot of credit in terms of, being focused and attention to detail, and trying to follow through on the things that we thought would be really, really important.
Could we get an update on Cam, Nazi, and Nick?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty optimistic, for tomorrow. But I'd say that right now that. Probably tomorrow at shoot-around would probably be a better indicator of where those guys would be at in terms of playing. We didn't do much today. We watched some film. We did some skill work. We talked about some things that we needed to adjust and change, walk through those things. Guys got some shooting in. But in terms of, like, where those guys are at physically, how they feel, probably tomorrow.
What exactly happened? Did Cam just, after practice, he had some soreness in his head?
I just think it's probably been something that's maybe, again, I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't know if it was building up or not. I just know yesterday he was having some soreness, and I shouldn't say that. Friday he was having some soreness after practice. They wanted to see him yesterday before shoot-around, and I just don't think that the medical staff really wanted it to have something like this prolong during the course of the series, and I think that they felt like they could get it calmed down. And he could get back to playing sooner than later if we rested him. So that's where we're at. We'll see how much better he feels tomorrow. See what he can get through in shoot-around, and we'll find out probably after shoot-around if he's available.
All right, that'll do it for this report. We get things underway at 6 o'clock at Flint Restaurant inside the Colcourt Hotel tomorrow evening for countdown to tip-off prior to Game 2, Oklahoma City and Dallas, 7 o'clock inside Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thanks for watching this edition of the Franchise Basketball Insider. I'm David Garrett for Oklahoma's new sound for sports, 107.7 The Franchise in Oklahoma City and 107.9 The Franchise in Tulsa.